Yo guys, today I'll be showing you my 15-0 rank 1 4-2-3-1 custom tactics. I also used these custom tactics in the Eprem qualifier, and I came 18th, and I beat like 5 or 6 pros with these custom tactics, so they're absolutely insane. Let me show you. So I've got my tactical preset custom, formations 4-2-3-1 wide. I've got the build up style on counter. This is because I find counter to make my players make the best runs. I've tried balanced and short passing. With short passing, I feel like my team's a bit too defensive, and I just feel like counter makes your players make better runs than balanced, so I've got it on counter. Then for defensive approach, I've got 50 depth, which is balanced, but I also have the exact same formation with the exact same roles, but with a high attacking depth. And I switch in-game between these two, depending on the score of the game, and I'll explain that more later on in this video. Now let me show you the roles in my main custom tactics that I start games off in. So I've got my goalkeeper and sweeper keeper. I've got Courtois in goal, who's by far the best goalkeeper in this game because of this combo of having sweeper keeper plus plus, and the playstyle plus that makes him rush out of goal. He closes down every single one-on-one, and is extremely hard to score against, so make sure to get him if you can, even if it's on 2 chem. He'll be better than, let's say, an Alisson or Ter Stegen on 3 chem. Now for the fullbacks, I've got my right back on fullback defend, but my left back on wing back balanced. This is so with the ball my left back joins the attack, and my other 2 centre backs and my right back form a back 3 when I have the ball. And that's what makes it really important for your left centre back to have a lot of pace, and if you can, for them to be left footed. Because then with the ball you have this really overpowered front line where your left back overlaps your left mid and you kind of have a line of 5 when you're attacking. But you have a very solid back 3 when you have someone like Van de Ven, who's got a lot of pace, 89 pace, so he's basically like a left back. If you're going to try and do this with, let's say, like Van Dijk at left centre back, it's not going to work, because he's going to be outpaced by any sort of winger. So try and get someone like Van de Ven or Tomori, or just send back with a lot of pace here. Then for my DMs, I have my left DM on deep line playmaker and my right DM on holding. I find this to be the best combo for your DMs. Then I've got my left mid and my right mids on inside forward. This makes them make the best runs, and it also makes them make runs in between your opponent's centre backs and full backs. And you can play first time through balls or just over the top through balls to them into that space. Then cam I've got on playmaker. I find this to be better than shadow striker, because with playmaker your cam helps out a lot more defensively, but they also have a better starting position when you get the ball. And then I have my striker on advanced forward. Right now in the top right you can see the code for these tactics. These are the tactics I start games off in. But like I said, if I go 2 goals down or if I'm losing at half time and I'm struggling, I switch to the exact same tactics, the exact same roles, but just with a high defensive approach instead of balanced. So now let me show you that. Now I'm showing you the code for the 4-2-3-1 press, so it's just the exact same roles but with a high defensive approach. And what 61 depth does is basically equivalent to what 71 depth did last year. So it does automatic offside traps and just a really high line that's hard to get past. These custom tactics got me rank 1 in the weekend league, and they also allowed me to get 18th in the Eprem qualifier. And I had to beat like 5-6 pros with these tactics like I said earlier, so they're very good. Right now on your screen you can check out my video that will show you how to defend like an elite player. Drop a sub if you enjoyed this video, and yeah, thanks for watching.